How to apply the Pythagorean theorem correctly. Imagine you're trying to find the length of a diagonal across a rectangle or a right triangle. Knowing how to use the Pythagorean theorem can make this quick and easy. First, make sure you're working with a right-angled triangle. That means one of the angles must be exactly 90 degrees. The side opposite this right angle is called the hypotenuse, and it is always the longest side. The other two sides are called legs. The theorem states that the square of the hypotenuse equals the sum of the squares of the legs. This is written as a squared plus b squared equals c squared. Start by identifying the sides of your triangle. Find the hypotenuse if you need to calculate it. Label it as c. The other two sides are a and. If you want to find the hypotenuse, you will use the formula c equals the square root of a squared plus b squared. If you are missing a leg, rearrange the formula. For example, if you know the hypotenuse and one leg, you can find the other leg by subtracting the square of the known leg from the square of the hypotenuse, then taking the square root. Next, plug in the known lengths into the formula. Square each known side. Add the squares if you're finding the hypotenuse or subtract if you're finding a missing leg. For example, if one leg is 6 centimeters and the other is 8 centimeters, the hypotenuse is the square root of 6 squared plus 8 squared. That is the square root of 36 plus 64, which equals the square root of 100. The answer is 10 centimeters. If the hypotenuse is 13 centimeters and one leg is 5 centimeters, the other leg is the square root of 13 squared minus 5 squared. That is the square root of 169 minus 25, which equals the square root of 144. The answer is 12 centimeters. Always remember, the Pythagorean theorem only works with right-angled triangles. Make sure you identify the hypotenuse correctly, as it is the longest side opposite the right angle. Keep your measurement units consistent throughout your calculations. When calculating the missing side, always take the positive square root because lengths cannot be negative. This theorem is very useful in real life. Architects use it to figure out structural dimensions. Navigators use it to find the shortest distance between 2 points. You can also use it to find the diagonal length of a rectangular object or the distance across a field. By carefully following these steps and understanding how the sides relate, you can confidently apply the Pythagorean theorem to solve many geometric problems. Practice with different numbers, and soon it will become second nature to find missing side lengths or verify right angles with ease.